The apology that burned it all down. My name is Ryan. I was in a 3-year relationship with a woman named Lena. But sometimes it felt like I was dating her and her best friend, Trevor. Their friendship was loud, performative, and unshakably close. Too close. Trevor was married to Hannah, a quiet, observant woman with a kind of polite patience that made you wonder if she was either the most understanding wife in the world, or just waiting for the right moment to finally say enough. From the start, I felt like a third wheel in my own relationship. Trevor's opinion permeated everything Lena and I did, from where we vacationed to what coffee machine we bought. He had a key to our apartment, Lena insisted. It's for emergencies, Ryan. But there were no emergencies when he barged in randomly, unannounced, just to say hi. He was smug, overly familiar, and wrapped every insult in faux concern. Ryan, you look tired, man. Have you tried not being so boring all the time? And Lena would laugh, brushing off his digs like they were charming quirks. I didn't laugh. Still, I tolerated him for Lena. But everything changed one night last summer, when Lena pressured me into a boys' night out with Trevor. I didn't want to go, but resistance was always framed as insecurity. So I went. Trevor drank too much. He started talking. And then he confessed. He was cheating on Hannah with a woman from his marketing team. He laughed about it. It's not even about sex anymore. It's the adrenaline, the hiding, the control. He thought I was harmless, that I'd keep it to myself. He was right for a time. The next morning, he called me in a panic, begging me not to tell Lena or Hannah. I said I wouldn't. I took no joy in being his secret keeper, but I saw it for what it was. Leverage. And then last week, I made the mistake of asking Trevor to text before entering my apartment. He had walked in on me in just a towel, and I'd had enough. The fallout was biblical. Lena accused me of being insecure, controlling. Trevor acted wounded. Do you think I'm some kind of creep, man? And Lena demanded an apology. Not just a simple one. She wanted a grand gesture. You need to apologize to Trevor, she said coldly. Properly. At his house. In front of Hannah. I stared at her. She wanted a public submission. Theatrical humiliation. She wanted to solidify Trevor's dominance in our relationship dynamic by making me bow before him in front of his wife. What she didn't realize was, she'd just handed me the perfect audience. I agreed. Smiled even. You're right, I said. He deserves an apology. Setting the stage. The apology was scheduled for Saturday at 7 p.m. For 2 days, Lena coached me like a stage mom before opening night. I was to acknowledge my jealousy, praise Trevor's guidance, and swear to be more trusting of their beautiful friendship. I nodded, rehearsed my lines, and made a quiet call to Hannah. Hey Hannah, it's Ryan. Just wanted to make sure we're still good for Saturday. I really want to clear the air. Lena and Trevor mean a lot to me. And it's important we're all on the same page. Hannah, as gracious as ever, said she was happy we were coming. Bless her. She didn't know the truth would arrive with me. The curtain rises. We arrived on time. Lena was glowing with smugness, practically buzzing with anticipation. Trevor greeted me with a faux humble smile, playing the victim role to perfection. Hannah offered us wine, still unaware that the glass in her hand was a countdown clock. We sat. The room fell into silence. Lena gave me a nod. Go on, perform. I stood, faced Trevor. Trevor, I began, my voice calm, steady. I owe you an apology. I've been a bad friend. I've let my own discomfort affect the dynamic between us. Lena beamed. Trevor looked smugly satisfied. But there's someone I owe a much bigger apology to, I continued, shifting my gaze to Hannah. And that's you. The room tensed. I'm sorry, Hannah. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about Trevor's affair last summer. Trevor froze. Lena gasped. I should have told you about the hotel rooms. About the secret email. About the woman from his department. But I didn't. Because he begged me not to. Because I was trying to be a good friend. And I failed you instead. Hannah's expression flickered. Shock, confusion, then cold, dawning realization. Trevor turned pale. Lena stood shouting. He's lying. He made this up because he's jealous. Pulled out my phone. One message. The morning after he told me. Just so I'd have a record. I handed it to Hannah. I won't say anything about what you told me about your affair, but you owe me one. Thank you, man. I swear it's over. Don't ever mention it again. Hannah read the message. Read Trevor's name at the top. Read the timestamp. And then, slowly, she put the phone down and looked at her husband like he was a stranger who had just walked into her house. I stood up. Looked around at the three of them. My apology is delivered. Then I walked out. 3. The fallout. I blocked Lena and Trevor on the drive home. I knew what was coming next. Text after text. From Lena's friends. How could you make up something like that? I replied with only the screenshot. Silence. From Lena. Denial, you're a liar. Anger, you ruined everything. Bargaining, if you admit it was fake we can talk. Depression. I can't believe this is real. Acceptance. Maybe he messed up. But you didn't have to destroy him. I didn't respond. 2 days later I got a short email from Hannah. Ryan. I don't know whether to hate you or thank you, but you told me the truth. That's more than Trevor ever did. I found the hotel receipts. I found the hidden credit card. He's gone. I've spoken to a lawyer. Thank you. The ashes they inherited. Trevor. He lost everything. Hannah got the house, alimony, and even their golden retriever, Jasper. His reputation collapsed overnight. The once beloved office clown. Now just the cautionary tale. Lena. After she was evicted, legally I might add, with a 30-day notice drafted by my lawyer, she tried to cling to Trevor, but he had no bandwidth for her drama. Their inseparable bond. The friendship that survived everything but the truth. Over. She moved back in with her parents. Tried spinning the narrative, but screenshots don't lie. Her friends fell silent. My life, my peace. Changed the locks. That was the first thing I did. Symbolic and necessary. Focused on work. I slept soundly. I reclaimed my space and my peace. And then months later Hannah reached out again. Simple message. Thank you. We met for coffee. Laugh. Understood each other in a way no one else could. Betrayed by the same people. Healed by the same truth. That coffee became dinner. That dinner became something more. Low. Gentle. Honest. Built not on performance but on truth. Lena wanted a public apology. She got one. Just not the one she expected. She thought she was writing the scene of my humiliation. But I was the one holding the pen the whole time.